and welcome to titaniumtalarstarot, and today I will be doing if you feel like this, do this video, alright? So for this, I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education brought to us by Chris Duncan. I will also be using a deck I wrote myself, which I named the Action Oracle. Alright, and with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. So in order to separate this reading, I'm going to use the 6 sabotaging belief patterns brought to us by Christopher Duncan, and I'll be explaining a little bit about them. Now, in regards to my insights, what am I getting? I'm getting, be mindful of your neck, be mindful of the posture in which you sit in at work or at home, because that might be weighing on you. I don't know if you noticed that I put my head down and I allowed my neck to kind of to go downwards. It's kind of stretched and it was feeling a bit tight or tense or something. It just felt a little like a good, I don't know if it was a good or a comfortable stretch, but it felt like a stretch. So be mindful of your posture, be mindful of your stance, be mindful of your overall physical health, how you carry yourself and all that, okay? So that was it for my intuition, all right? So now let us get into the reading. So the first group of individuals I will be divining for are the individuals who do not feel capable of doing something. It could be anything. And in regards to this, you might feel like you fall into multiple categories. You don't just fall into one. You might not feel capable of doing one thing. You might not feel worthy of doing something else, and so on and so forth. So you can take any one of these, and in whatever area this applies to your life is where the suggestion that I'm going to pull might come in handy, all right? Because this is for a general reading, so not everything might land, if you will. Okay, so please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel capable this week of doing something. It can be anything, it can be whatever. Please come forward and share what can they do to feel more capable. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel capable this week. Please come forward and share what can they do to feel more capable. Please, God, angels, and guides, and you've got enjoy to the fullest. In whatever you're doing, if you do not feel capable doing it, it's probably because you're all up in your head. I feel like you might have just started doing something and you're still in the novice sector. You still don't know all the rules. You still don't know all the ins and outs of whatever it is you're doing. And so it feels kind of awkward. It feels kind of like it's not your place. But naturally, you're getting there. It's taking time. But you are going to learn what you need to learn and be able to implement whatever you need to implement to become victorious at it. But until that time, which will take a couple of months or years or weeks, depends on every single one of you, until you feel capable of doing something, you are going to feel like you're incapable of doing it. And that is in order to get to the better part, you need to go through the ucky part, okay? We all had to be adolescents at some point, right? We all had to be young adults. We all had to go through everything. And even adults have difficulty. Every stage in your life is going to be a whole new learning curve attached to it, is what I'm saying. Okay, so don't fret. Just take it as it comes and deal with whatever happens, okay? So enjoy whatever is currently happening in your life, because this will not last, okay? And believe me, at some point you'll be like, oh my God, I hope to go back to those days. I just hope. I wish. If only. So keep that in mind, all right? So that was it for the individuals who do not feel capable this week. So now, on to the individuals who do not feel worthy this week. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel worthy this week, please come forward and share what is it that that they need to do to feel better. What should they do to feel better? Okay, to feel like they're more worthy. So please, God, angels, and guides, and you got clean up your act, clean up your appearance, clean up your apartment, clean up your desk, clean up your this, and that. And I can definitely say that when I have a messy table, not that I don't feel worthy, but I don't feel worthy about doing the work because my space is dirty or my space is cluttered, and it annoys me greatly. Okay, so that is what I got for the individuals who don't feel worthy this week. Now, on to the individuals who don't feel like they belong this week. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who don't feel like they belong this week, please come forward and share what they can do to feel like they belong. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who don't feel like they belong this week, please come forward and share what they can do to feel like they belong. Please, God, angels, and guides, and you got recraft, repurpose, rebrand. To feel like you belong, you need to reassess, reestablish, reorganize, something. How you feel in regards to that thing that you want to feel a part of, but you don't, is what I'm getting. The thing that you want to be a part of, but that you don't feel like you're a part of, because just because you are alive, you are a part of it. But seeing as you don't feel like you're a part of it, you create like this not reality, in unreal story just to understand why you don't belong. But in actuality, you do belong. All you need to do is figure that you do belong. You're born, so you do belong. Okay, so please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message. Now, on to the people who do not feel perfect. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel perfect this week. What can they do to feel better? So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel perfect this week, please come forward and share what they can do to feel better. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got collaborate and co-create. I should add with or recode. Now, the reason why I added an or recode is that if the issue is not collaborate or co-create, if it's something else you need to do, then do it. If the thing that you need to do is collaborate and co-create with, but you can't do those things for X, Y, Z reason, I feel like you need to recode something. Reestablish a neural pathway that will allow you to do it without having that much strife. Okay? Difficulty is what I mean to say. Okay? So that was it for the individuals who do not feel perfect this week. Now on to the individuals who do not feel significant this week. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel significant, please come forward and share what they can do to feel more significant. So I guess something is not allowing this group to feel like they're important. So please come forward, God, angels, and guides. Please come forward and share what will make my individuals who don't feel significant this week. So please, God, angels, and guides, and you got trust in the magic of the universe. Haha. So there is definitely a reason why things are happening the way they are happening, is what I'm getting. Trust the process. In a specific situation, I don't feel significant. And so this is just saying, just trust the process, Talar. Just trust it. It's going to unfold naturally. Just trust the process, please. I'm like, okay, all right. So now on to the individuals who do not feel good enough. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel good enough this week, please come forward and share what they can do to feel good enough. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for the individuals who do not feel good enough, please come forward and share what they can do to feel good enough. And you got, have someone's back. Have someone's back in regards to what they want to do, in regards to what they want to realize. So as I said, have someone's back in regards to something that they want to do. I don't know if you noticed, but for some reason my voice cracked while I was saying that. Alright. I don't know if it's going to come out in the video, but I will tell you that my voice did crack. So maybe the person whose back you need to have is a teenage boy, or someone who all of a sudden doesn't know what to do, isn't feeling that confident anymore, and they feel like they're going backwards, or they feel giddy, or they feel like they're a teenager and like they don't have the wherewithal or the knowledge or the experience or they feel new. They feel new at this because they're confronted with something that they have not done before. And so to that, because you don't feel good enough, and if that person, so this is the person, so this could be in two sides. If you don't feel good enough for the person that is feeling not good enough for you, I mean, if that's the case, then you need to be understanding for the other person. And if you are the person who doesn't feel good enough in regards to someone that you are clearly interested in, well, the only thing I can say is I am somewhat in this pickle myself. Not that I'm the person who does, well, kind of, but definitely the other person that I'm interested in might not feel, actually I have no idea, but someone somewhere does not feel confident enough, or I'm too imposing or something. But in this case, I mean, what I would do was just not take it to like nothing, but just remind them in a caring and in a kind way that if you are here, the person talking to them is here, that indicates that they're already interesting enough to you, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? So that was it for the individuals who do not feel good enough this week. Okay? So my gorgeous triple tears, this is all that I have for you guys this week for this video series. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.